Hey guys, this is Tim.
And I'm Chris.
From 4x4 Camping Corps. Welcome to our YouTube channel.
We've got some great footage for you to review with us today of Pilot Rock.
Yeah, we had a great time. This is a trail in Southern California. We had a really good day out there shooting this footage. Made a great video that we hope you guys enjoy.
And remember, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and we'll get back to you.
Here we go.
Oh, look, I gotta... Do you guys do this when you guys 4x4ing? 4x4ing.
Funny guy. Can't tell we're related.
Definitely not. You don't look alike either. Two Jeeps going out today. Chris's 09 JK with 37-inch tires, 4.5-inch long arm lift kit, Fox shocks, lockers front and rear, steel bumpers front and rear. This thing's totally tricked out. 513 gears, winch on the front, and we're taking the stock 2020 Rubicon JLU Rubicon, 33-inch mud tires, front and rear lockers. No lift kit, this is standard. We're ready to go. Woohoo! That'll pucker you up.
Does that feel bad?
No. GoPro, stop recording.
GoPro. Stop recording. GoPro. 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 You're like a really bad dog.
I like to give Chris crap about this. So we just aired down to 15 psi, and now Chris is disconnecting his sway bars, zip tying them up so they stay in place.
Apparently, he's also scratching the
Yeah, I see that.
liner, but
It's too bad, but I guess that's what that liner's there for, to protection, right? I wouldn't either. Maybe put a little piece of felt there, rubber or something.
you know, getting out and finding these places, especially with campgrounds so close, is so amazing. And just look at this view. The view is just incredible, don't you think?
Yeah, this is absolutely one of my favorite things about getting out and hitting the trails. We get to get out and be in nature. You get to see other people. You look at the parking lot back there. There's lots of people that like to do this trail, and this is what makes it so much fun.
But really, I mean, when we were up there, how many people did you see?
And once we get on the trail, not many at all. Everyone
No.
spreads out, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like our own private playground.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And what a great day to get out there and do this.
Yeah, the weather was perfect. A little windy, but it was amazing. It really was. So, coming up to this first obstacle, do you regret not doing that obstacle?
Yes, I do. I think like this thing is intimidating. Driving up to it, I was intimidated. It's like I didn't want to destroy my Jeep.
Yeah.
So I chose not to do it. But now I'm watching you do it here.
And once I got up over that rock, I was like thinking to myself, wow, that was really easy.
Which is it's like it's hard for me to fathom. But you got 37s on there. I've got 33s. Looking back on it in hindsight, of course, it's like I should have done this. It's like, of course I regret it.
Good
Now,
line.
of course I do, because we don't have any footage of it.
But coming up to this point right here, when I'm starting, you can see how much I'm flexed. I'm really flexed on this. So it would have been really interesting to see how you would have done around this corner in flexing, because you go up on 3 wheels a lot easier than I do.
Yeah, I do. I do, and I'm watching how you're articulating back and forth and back and forth, and your Jeep does it so easily with the long arm and with the lift.
Yeah.
And this shot I love.
Yes. Yeah.
And I love this under the Jeep. I think it's such a cool angle.
Yep. And you know, coming down right here, I was a little nervous because the camera doesn't really pick it up that well, but when you cut back onto the main trail right there where you see the main trail coming down, it is like the angle back up is huge, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get stuck on 3 wheels here. And as I came down, you can see that back passenger wheel just kind of skid right there.
What would you figure that was? That's like a 45-degree angle there.
Oh yeah. And then I took the corner, and you know, my bump stops are really what saved me, because that kept my wheels rolling, you know, having the bump stops measured out right.
And then going back down this, actually, you know, that's what I was most concerned about with my Jeep. I knew I could make it up. I wasn't so sure I could make it back down, because this drop off is really steep, and that's a big rock right there.
Well, yeah, there is a breakover angle to you know, consider right there coming over the rock. But you know, coming down this especially, my brakes, you know, because this is really the first trail that I've done since upgrading to the TerraFlex big brake upgrade kit, and oh my gosh, it's like night and day difference on the braking power on those things with having the 37s.
And also those shocks. Look at your shocks there. You've got the overflow reservoirs.
Yeah.
And that means you get more flex, more articulation.
Yeah, I do gain a little bit on those things.
Nicely done. Those brakes, gotta love those. Yeah, they play a big role there.
We are at the beginning of Trail 2N33. This is Pilot Rock Trail. We're actually going to drive all the way back to the rock itself. This is a blue square. Pretty easy trail so far. There are some obstacles that are offshoots that are much more difficult, but the trail, if you stay on Pilot Rock Trail, it's basically a fire road. So it's pretty simple.
This is a chance for you to finally get your feet wet on this and then start off-roading.
Yeah, I figure I've got to do some obstacle when I'm up here.
But yeah, it was a pretty flexy little offshoot, you know, getting up to the top and quick turnaround and back to the main trail. But yeah, there were some good points to flex on that.
And you know what's one of the really nice things about this trail is that the Pilot Rock Trail itself is very easy. It's a blue square, it's really flat fire roads, but there's all these offshoots along the path where you can take as many of them as you want or as few of them as you want. Some of them are more difficult than others. Some of them are really, really extreme, where others like this are, you know, they're a good warm-up obstacle, but it's not, it's not too bad.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love watching how your Jeep flexes when you come down this, doing these moguls. So when you're in the Jeep, like, what does this feel like?
It doesn't feel like much of anything, because if you notice, the cab isn't really moving too much. I'm just kind of going back and forth easily. And it's a really weird feeling. It's not like how it probably feels for you.
I can definitely feel the movement, even though I've got the sway bar disconnected here.
And I do have some flex. This is a stock setup. It doesn't have a lift kit.
Right.
So as I'm going down, I feel completely in control. It doesn't feel dangerous or anything like that, but I can definitely feel the movement.
Right.
Where it looks like when you go over it, you just sort of float.
Yeah, I do. But so when your wheel comes up like that, though, don't you start to feel the slide a little bit? Because I notice every time you go up on 3 wheels when you're going down a hill, you start to slide.
Well, surprisingly, I don't.
Something like that, Chris. It's getting to the time, huh?
So just look at this view. That is incredible, and that's why we go out, right?
Absolutely. Like this is the thrill and the fun of going out there and hitting the trails, is to see views like this and be in this kind of atmosphere.
And if you're not familiar with this area, this lake behind us is Silverwood Lake, and there is a campground right down, like directly above Tim's Jeep on the other side of the lake, and that's where we have camped out for the weekend. And you know, this is right here. It was 10 minutes to get to the trailhead from where we were camped out. I mean, this is why we go out. This is what we are all about, is going out camping and 4x4ing with the families and having an amazing time.
Absolutely. And getting back into nature instead of just sitting inside all the time. We get outdoors and enjoy this.
Exactly. Yeah, so I think this was pretty much the first major obstacle that we both went up. It was another offshoot. There was a nice, easy fire road around this, but we decided to go ahead and tackle this one.
And be adventurous. And you notice I was not going to miss this one. I already missed the first one, and I'm kicking myself for doing that. But I wasn't going to miss this one. Being down at the bottom of the hill, this thing looks intimidating. It's a big, steep hill.
And it was for me, because if you listen right here, I come around the corner, and yeah, I had to bleep that one out.
And look at that, your tire went off the ground. Even with all the flex you have, your front tire went off the ground.
Yeah,
But it's like, we watch this, I love it. Like, that's how much flex, how much you require to still rock with as much flex as you have.
Yeah. That was, I came around the corner, I just kind of had to punch it and go. And yes, I did get close to the edge on that too.
And we're up there at this one. We're like at the top
Yeah.
of the trail when we get up to the top of this.
Yeah.
All right, here I come. So here I go, starting up this trail. Sitting down at the bottom of this trail, looking up at the top. It really looks intimidating.
It really does. It just blows me away every time. The camera just does not do it justice.
It's like it's not capturing how steep this was, or how big those rocks were, or how loose the dirt was.
Yeah.
And how the bushes, if you drive too close to them, you're going to get pinstripes up and down.
Yes, some of us are a little concerned about that.
Yep, I've got a new Jeep. I want to keep it looking nice and new.
Mine has a few more battle scars on it.
I'm sure mine will soon too.
Yes.
Now, look at how much I'm rocking back and forth here. This was fun. This was a lot of fun.
Well, and it's really interesting to watch this obstacle coming up in the way I came over the obstacle, as opposed to the way you do, where you come up.
So I was wondering, inside the cab, I was wondering why this felt so smooth. And now I see why. It's like when we watch this next shot, we're gonna see. It's like no wonder this felt so smooth. It's because my tire was completely off the ground there.
That was like a good 12 inches plus off the ground. Yeah, that's crazy.
So when your Jeep goes over, all 4 of your tires stayed on the ground for the most part. You had a little bit of time where it lifted off, but it's like for a few feet it's off the ground.
So it'd be interesting to see what the differences, what the benefits are of actually having that articulation. Because if you have the lockers, you know, you're going over the obstacles just the same.
Very
I guess
easily.
that's why they say this is a Rubicon.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is a Rubicon. It can do the most difficult trails out there.
And I did have the rear lockers engaged on this, so it really, even as steep as this was, it still felt very much in control.
Yes.
I loved this part of the trail. This part was awesome. This is one little offshoot. It just comes out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden, there it is, right there. And it's like this steep, gnarly trail.
And it's like pure sand right there.
Slippery, super slippery. And this first mogul here, the first one I already went over was big, and the second one is big.
Yeah, it was.
Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so much fun going over these and then driving, and then look at how much my Jeep tilts right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's what's crazy is with these offshoots, they don't just stop at the first little obstacle. I mean, you go up and over, and it's a challenge all the way over until you meet up with the trail on the other side. They're really, I mean, especially on something like this. So, right here, I did not have my lockers engaged.
Oh, that's why you
And
stopped.
Somebody was laughing at me.
Was that me?
But having the electronic lockers was really nice because I was just able to flip the switch and be on my way.
You engaged those really quick.
Yeah. E-locker, it's awesome. It's awesome having that.
The amount of articulation you get. Going right down the middle of the beach.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, go up and find it.
Not that?
No. Oh, they got a mirror! Tim's got me hanging out here and putting armor all on his mirror now.
And here we are at Pilot Rock. That's Pilot Rock in the background.
Which is really not that big of a rock, but it sits up on an outcropping, and you have a pretty darn good 360-degree view.
We are on top of the world. Look at how far we can see. Miles.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible up there.
It is kind of funny though. It's like we drive all the way up there, and then we get to this rock, and it's like, oh, that's the rock. Okay, here we are.
Are you gonna make that? I think so. Oh, you did. Yeah, that was actually a high rock. Tim's playing Morse code back here on his undercarriage.
I've got that crossbar that hits like every time. I just said SOS.
You would me. What are you talking about?
I don't know. What are you talking about? These mobiles?
Oh, he's doing a bypass. Or another run.
Oh no, I don't want to go through those bushes. No. Wait, we came around them.
Yeah, he did. Good luck.
I'm going around them, yeah. Alright, this is...
You do have a bunch of mud on your roof.
This is going to be... Hang on, this is going to be a little gnarly right here. And I'm probably going up on 3 wheels. Yep.
Should I grab your sleds? Oh! Should balance.
Okay, hang on, we'll be right over there.
What do you mean, seriously?
I'm going to get out and give him a spot. Wait, how am I going to get past this? What's on? All right, Chris is doing the by far most difficult part of this trail so far. So I'm going to show you the trail before he does it, and then we're going to take video of him doing it.
You got it.
This is what the trail looks like. There are ruts that are 3 feet deep at least. Look at this rock drop off. Total rock garden.
You're gonna, yeah, you can do it. Go up and climb. Good. Too much. Try it. You're a lot. Go ahead. You're going on the upper. Go backwards. Actually, did that feel good?
He's got to go driver.
What you're doing is you're going on the upper ledge. I don't know if you'll be able to do that, Chris. No, go backwards. Let's go on the lower ledge. Go backwards. There you go. Go driver. Now you miss the ledge, okay? Just keep going. We'll just scrape it. Beautiful, boss. Passenger. I'm sorry, no, go driver. It's clear your rear. Right. Good. Keep going. Clear your rear.
Got it.
Beautiful, buddy. Beautiful. Yeah, there you go. No, driver. Yeah, there you go. No, driver. Jesus. Driver.
Go with hand signals.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Very slow.
Okay, you're gonna do a big drop down on your passenger side.
Very slow. Very slow. Beautiful. You got it? Hard. Beautiful. Now you got your rear coming. Come on. Slow. We're gonna slide it on down. Maybe bottom. You got it.
Nice!
That was awesome! That was awesome! That was pretty sweet. That was good.
That was awesome. This is the hardest trail you've done, that we've ever done together.
Yeah. That was good.
That was good direction too, man.
One more obstacle over here, it looks like. Minor stuff. Take a look at this trail, back up. I hope the camera can show how difficult this is. Here's how steep this drop off was. Here's the top of the rock. There's the bottom of the rock. That's probably 3.5 feet.
So now we've completed the most difficult part of the trail and we're headed back down.
Yeah, we're headed back down for the day. It's getting a little later in the day.
You can see the sun's going down in the background. We've got people waiting for us back at the campsite. Also hungry at this point.
Yeah, but there were still plenty of good spots to flex on and play around with.
It's like this whole area is just full of hidden gems everywhere.
Yeah. And down there where you're parked right there is where we met back up with the main trail. So this was kind of the end of that offshoot.
Yeah. And here we are. We're still going down now. We're in a different part of the trail. There's still more obstacles.
Wait a second. Didn't you just come up on 3 wheels?
Yep.
Wait, but I'm not. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Long arm lift kit and me none. This part was fun when I started sliding there.
Yeah.
I remember sitting in the seat, feeling my Jeep just give way. It was like, whoa, hang on a second.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Look at that. Once again, 3 wheels. Once again. And with all this loose dirt, it's like it doesn't matter if you hit the brakes, you're still gonna slide.
Yeah. And what's crazy to think is I don't have coilovers. And that's only a 3.5-inch lift. It's a 3.5-inch lift. That's all that is.
A lot of flex.
It's a lot, but it's all because of the long arm lift kit that I have.
And the long arm, like you used to have a short arm before this, then you switched it out for a long arm, and the long arm makes a huge difference.
Night and day difference, not only in the way that I actually ride on the trails, but also in just day-to-day driving. It's all so much smoother.
You have too much travel.
Jared's just a little jealous of how much travel I have.
Yeah, really, there is no such thing as having too much travel. We're always searching for more.
That was nice.
I hear those noises. My truck, if I hear that noise, it's a bad thing.
Well, thanks guys for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we did making it.
It was a lot of fun.
So it's always a great day. And if you have any comments, please leave them below. We'd love to hear from you.
Absolutely. We want to know how we're doing out there. And I know at a couple points we were doing a little too good or not good enough. Couldn't keep our feet under us.
We always have a few slip-ups. And here they are.
Oh.
I was getting you to hit the gas, so I can't keep up with you anymore.
Nearly ate it right there.
Not when your sidewalk is kind of, it just allows it more flex.
I just got that on video, Chad.
What, people was falling down the hill?
Yep.
Better if you would have got me on it, do it.
That would have been a YouTube hit. Chad, jump.
You can put that on your 4x4. This is the best video ever.
Anything to get those hits, right?
That's way better.
Yeah, much better. Technology.
Hey Chris, how are you doing?